Hi all, this is Renata. Say, I've been used to this sun outside, and all of a sudden it's kind of gray, and I actually woke up feeling kind of condensed this morning. So I had to move around. I used my Terra wand. George felt that way too. We did a little treatment before we even got out of bed, so that feels better. Did my protein drink, you know. We've been having some mole stuff going on in the backyard, so George went down to talk to the mole. Okay, so a little bit of laughter. You know, life just goes on, right? Look at this cute shirt that I found the other day. The Way of the Water. Made me think about water, synonymous with emotions. The way of the emotions now. How it's so different. How I really need to pay attention in the way that I pay attention. Creating my own reality, my own world, my own energy. But being in it, but not of it. All that sounds so jumbled, doesn't it? But not really. Here we are. We have our scripts and our prescriptions, and we can change those up anytime we want to. We can refill them or not refill them. And one of the first cards I pulled, or one of the cards I pulled in my Monday morning spread, I do maybe there's 9 cards, something like that. When we reclaim our truth, we create a new storyline. And that's a 4. So that's that when we make a new story, we create a new base that we work from. Even if we're creating that new story every second, which is kind of how I feel like I'm transmuting so much that comes through me and doing my best not to anchor anything that does not feel loving for me or joyful. So, yeah, I make some more fun out of things, make some more laughter. Most of my cards were actually about that 7, 8, 9. And the cards that I pulled, 7, 8, 9. So to me that says stay in step. You don't have to start over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've harmonized. You can continue to reflect, 7. And then you can take that wisdom as above, so below, right? And manifest. And then move to the end, and you can start over again. That's kind of how the cycles go, at least in terms of numbers. So that always gives me a nice little reminder, because I can kind of jump all around and go backwards, and I can just get real confused. And I think, not to mention that I'm a Pisces, right? Just saying. But I do believe that the energies moving in on our planet now are to support us to be spontaneous and fluid. And some of us in some parts of our lives are more fluid and spontaneous than in other parts of our lives. You know, we're not all not doing good. We're all doing really great. However, there may be some spots. And I've become aware of some spots, some areas that need light shone on them brightly so you can see them. And you can pick out the good stuff. You can read the script that you want to take with you. And then you can cross out the other stuff and rewrite it. I keep using that analogy of writing a new story because that has to be the case now. I mean, paying attention to all the stuff that's dropped out. Why would I want to pay attention to the stuff that's dropping out? Show me, talk to me about how to create the new stuff, how to step into the new energy, how to, shine that way, how to do as above, so below, how to anchor things in the heart and then move from there, how to create collaboration and still not lose yourself, Yeah. I mean, that's been my journey forever. And now I think I have a little handle on it, and I bet you a lot of you do too. So staying in the now, present moment, getting outside, if you're able to do that. We got 3 decks, so I went outside, but I could be outside in nature more, right? Could be, but for now, I'm moving along, doing what I need to do. Let's see, was there something else I wanted to share with you? I was just the hand movements. I'm pot Italian, using the hands, talking with the hands. Do my best to laugh as often and not looking for a specific script or prescription to fill or follow, and being really grateful that I get to make up the new storyline and I get to step into it. And then I'm remembering that if something happens that I focus some light on and I'm not liking what I'm seeing, I can wipe it off. I can take it off of the board altogether. I can step back out of it, look at it, redo it, and then I go, oh, that's better. I can create convergence in my life. Yeah? And I can take the responsibility of the dialogues and the consciousness that I add out there into the world. And when it comes back to me, if it's not something that feels loving, something I don't want to embrace, then I put it back out there, let it simmer for a little bit, and be patient. And with all communication, when it's time to spiral up to a new level, that'll happen. I trust that. I do. All right. And let me show you the back of my kimono. Fun. It's the way of the water. It's the way of the water. All right. Loved all of you. Oh, and we've got the podcast number 3 that Tim Doyle and I are doing today. And you'll see it a little bit later on the YouTube channels. Renata World YouTube, Tim Doyle and the Golden Ones. And our podcast together is Renata and Tim, Plain Talk with Ordinary People. And I believe today I'm interviewing Tim on the prayer of protection, where it came from. He channels the Golden Ones. So that's pretty much what we're going to cover today. And then you'll see that up in the next couple of days on our YouTube channels. This is Renata. Enjoy your day. Go play. Big hugs and love to you as well.